I've never heard of The World Alive before, so this will be interesting. This song is called New Reality, and it's 3 minutes. We're in and out of here in a jiffy. Let's see what they got. And go!
Can you taste the fear in the back of my throat? And I'm shaking like a tremor.
I'm intrigued.
Down on a bed eyelids. I swallow a pill. Welcome to your new reality.
Pop it. I like it. Ooh, it just got heavier. Playing around with the vocals. Love the gaps in that bass riff. Nice. New metal's coming back.
Welcome to your
That's a lovely melody. I mean, it's fucking simple, but with the supporting chords, catchy, synthy stuff going on as well. That guitar riff in the left is nice. Oh, that's a lot of hits. Yeah, bend that ball. Love it. Very nice. Yeah, that's an old school. Gag, gag, gag. Oh. Full scream. Reminds me of Boy Division here. No, those harmonics on the guitar is sweet. No drums, yeah, no drums, just the vocals. Keep building. And then 4, 3, 2, all band, kick it in. Predictable, but in a good way. I love that. Halftime? Yeah. I know it's predictable, but it's for a reason. It works. Lovely break. Hey, that was a treat. Oh, there's a few more minutes. What's this? A few more minutes. A few more seconds of just black screen. Okay. How dare you tease me like that? Well, I really liked that a whole lot, and it was predictable. But I think that's okay. That's all right. Let's break it down. Drums. I don't have anything crazy interesting to say about the drums. They did the job good. Actually, one thing. There was a moment there where they was doing like a snare build up to the next section, but they didn't do like the expected sort of 16ths. It was way busier. Those were like triplets, like brrrr. That I really, really liked. That business was very cool, and that broke away from the norm. For the rest of it was kind of straight-laced, supporting the song for what it needed, and it was great. Like, there's nothing to fault there. The drums were solid. Fucking loved them. They did the right things in the moments to support what the rest of the song was doing. Yeah, not lighting the world on fire, but good. Fucking solid drumming. The guitars, some really satisfying tones in there. There was a bass line in there that had just such a great tone and presence about it, and you really noticed it when it would have the gaps in the lick itself. That was beautiful. Loved that bass tone, the playing, the riff, the decision there, and the way that supported everything else. The guitars were great. You know, there was moments there. I love a left or right panned solo like guitar just noodling away on a riff that's kind of satisfying, and then it kicks in the whole band. That was great. Yeah, the The guitars did their job for that song. I fucking enjoyed it. And some interesting chord progression choices in there as well. There's a moment where they went down like a kind of tone in the direction, which I wasn't expecting. So that was fucking cool. And moments as well where they added some extra heaviness. I guess more like guitar layers and some different bits and pieces. Fucking great guitar work. The other elements, there was quite a bit, right? There was some synthy bits and pieces. There were some digital percussive layers in there. So it kind of added a sort of polish and electro vibe to it places, which I find very enjoyable. I did like that. And there were moments, I think that first, well, the opening bit with the vocals and some other bits and pieces going on, I didn't know where this was going. It was almost, actually, did I talk about the vocals? I didn't. Fuck, backwards, vocals. I really thought they were solid. There was a kind of Marilyn Manson-esque delivery at the beginning there that I was very intrigued by. I really liked that. Sort of spoken wordy, but also there was melody in there. It was kind of expression. It was very, very considered. And the vocals overall were solid. They sat really well in the mix. They were polished, right? There was a lot of kind of effects and things going on there to make it really honed. And it really worked for me for the vibe of that song overall. I thought they were great. Lovely melodies, just satisfying. You know what's coming. Like, it's hooky. It was great. You know, and some scream vocals in there as well, which I really liked. I thought they were really precisely put together, and it wasn't super surprising. It suited the song, and yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. It was perfect. Like, not lighting the world on fire, but brilliantly done. You know, nothing to fault there. Back to the other elements thing. I don't know if there's anything else I have to say about them. But yeah, I wasn't sure how much was going to be kind of digital production elements at the start of the song, because it was kind of even the drums that first came in didn't feel like they were kind of acoustic. That was a sort of digital thing. So there's a lot going on in the layering there and the kind of instrumentation choices that was very interesting. And it's cool that they've got that vibe or that set of tools to play with, as well as the kind of the rock guitars and the rest. So intriguing elements to kind of support that song. And overall, I fucking really liked that. Now, it was really predictable. Like, that moment when, the last chorus, right? They go back into the chorus, but there's no drums. They take a bunch of the guitars out of it. Just have vocals on its own. You're like, we're back at the chorus. And then they had another, I guess 4 bars, maybe with that, 2 or 4 bars. And then you're like, the full band's gonna come in. And then they did. But they did that for a reason, because it works. It's a word I overuse, but satisfying. Really satisfying when that happens. And they do the chorus, and then you know what? We're gonna do a double chorus. We're gonna do halftime in the second one. Of course we are. Same thing, slower pace, add a slightly different feel to it. But I loved it, right? It's generic-core, but I do enjoy generic-core. Like, it's not changing the world of music, but sometimes you're not in the mood for that, right? You gotta have moments where you're like, let's just drive down the road, put on a fucking banger of a pop rock metalcore song. And here is one of those. I thought it was a fabulous song. And in terms of the rating, this is where it gets tricky, because I fucking loved that. I found that to be quite delicious. But like, I don't know, it's solid. It's not, changing the game, but it was done really well, and I really enjoyed it. I would happily listen to that song several times again. And that, for me, is going beyond the level of solid, and I'm gonna say that's delicious. I know it's not the most wild of songs in the world, but it was a very honed piece of 3-minute musical enjoyment, and for me, that is right up my street. I fucking thought that was delicious. If you enjoyed this video, please do boop the like button. It'll help other people on YouTube find and potentially enjoy this video as well. If you want to see more videos like this, then feel free to subscribe, and then you'll see future videos that I make doing reactions here. If you're interested in music beyond the rock genre, do feel free to check out the link in the description. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.